These are Chinese bound foot shoes. When we were in the stock rooms, we found some bound foot shoes, and as you can see, they're really tiny, and we found it quite shocking how they look like children's shoes, like really small children. This is an idea of how the foot is actually broken to look quite crippled. I think it's quite contradictory of how beautiful the shoes are compared to the feet, which are fairly horrific. As you can see, lots of Chinese things are quite intricate and beautiful themselves, and the shoes made by the women themselves to show how skillful they were. And then there was some which showed the extreme that some people went to show they had little feet but without actually having them, and they had little shoes on the bottom to show that they had little feet, but on top they had normal shoes.
What I behold is a French sabot shoe made in 1830s, around that time. It's a wooden clog, basically, but it is decorated with masterful metalwork and also has gems in it of various different colours and also floral patterns on it. It's cushioned inside as well, so obviously it should have been a comfortable shoe. A very expensively made shoe as well. When I first saw the shoe, it gave me the impression of a Cinderella shoe. It just looks very beautiful and very romantic. It gives the impression that, you know, it belonged to a very special lucky lady, either by her husband given or her father. It just appeals to every little girl, you know. Beautiful shoes always obviously appeal to every girl, and I think that it is just very beautiful, very expensively, and a very gorgeous shoe.
Well, these are some Ashanti sandals which are from Nigeria, from name said the Ashanti tribe, which were a tribe that lived in West Africa and were quite influential there. And typical of great African sort of tribal culture is very kind of decorative, very interesting colours, so made out of natural materials such as like leather, wood. This probably might be some animal hide that's been stretched over this intricate looking base here. Obviously the colours that's on the straps of these sandals are going to be very regal and look very colourful, because they were probably worn by a person of high esteem who wanted to be shown as the head of the tribe, the chief.
This is a French wooden sabot shoe. It's very detailed and it's all carved out of wood. It's got flowers and hearts in it, which probably show this as a woman's shoe. The sole is red, and this was introduced by King Louis XIV. This was to show that his royalty, so only royal people can have red soles on their shoes. The pointed fork at the end of the shoe also shows royalty as well. And in this picture here you can see a lady wearing a similar kind of shoe to this one.
This is a crocodile foot shoe from the Republic of Congo from the early 1900s. It is made by hollowing out crocodile's foot and sewing it together, and it's a shoe. As you can see, the claws are still on in their original condition, so they haven't been changed or modified. And there's a bit of lacing there to help make it more like a normal shoe, and there's some holes there for shoelaces. It's a one-piece leather, so it's moulded by the person's foot. It would have probably been covered in some sort of oils to help it from decaying, or from and to help it keep it supple. At the moment it's quite brittle, so old. And it was used by African witch doctors as a symbol of power. They used a lot of animals, quite ferocious animals, to help them, because they believed they were able to possess their powers in that way. This crocodile was probably used in some sort of sacrifice ceremony, and they used things like bones and teeth remains as body adornments and jewellery.